Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
It's been 2020 plus something years since the time period of BC, which is before Christ, or caveman, or who knows. We've been on this planet a long time. Definitely not evolving from monkeys. There's no proof of that. But maybe there is. Who knows? You decide. But we've been on this planet for a long time, and we have, miraculously developed some very brilliant minds. At least some of us, have gone to be very brilliant scientists, making all kinds of discoveries. Brilliant scientists have helped us build giant tall structures that do not fall most of the time, unless there's earthquakes or something, but then that led them to discover and study Mother Nature's PMS cycle. Made big breakthroughs in medicine, but that don't always work out. Always. I'm pretty sure we've gone to the moon. I think we've been to the moon. I know we definitely tried to go to the moon. We tried. If we did get there, we got there. If we didn't, we don't. I ain't been up there. Have you? Anyway, basically, scientists have done a great deal for us. The brilliant, big-brained percentage of humans have pretty much made life a lot easier for us. Seems like by this time, there ain't much more to discover. But there are things that scientists still can't explain. They still don't know why certain things are the way they are. Basically what I'm saying, it don't matter how brilliant some of us human beings are in reading books and studying and going out and the world and nature and discovering and finding explanation for everything. To this day, there's still things that scientists still can't explain, that still don't know how it happened or why they are the way they are. Certain things still psych our scientists. Sup, I'm Trey. Nice to meet you. Here's 5 things that scientists still can't explain to this day. And I ain't gonna just sit there and just keep bashing what scientists don't know, so why not 5 things that they do know and can quite easily explain and why not 5 things that they can't explain that you probably ain't even thought to think that needed an explanation for. Let's always end it on a positive note. Stay positive.
It's the only way to make it through this video.
5 things scientists still can't explain. Number 5. Number 5 thing the big brains up there eat aspirin every day, scratching their heads about, but they cannot explain how European eels knock boots. Nobody has seen a European eel get to first base, second base, or round home for the big score. These eels, they live in Europe's surrounding waters, and the Big Bang Theory guys, all they know about them is that they'll leave and swim away from Europe while pooping out their stomachs, grow a pair of gonads, or for my down south people, they grow a pair, and they swim in the general direction of the Sargasso Sea. It's the Bermuda Triangle. Bermuda Triangle, for y'all that don't know, that's where the real magic happens. It's a real mythical thing. It's been on all kinds of shows. They use it as plot points for, Disney movies or whatever. But it's where the real magic happens. Makes sense why they go there. Not like MTV Cribs where the celebrities say, hey, here's my bedroom. There's the bed. That's where the magic happens. Nah, these eels go to the Bermuda Triangle where the real magic happens. They punked us off. MTV reference. I'm a 90s kid. Scientists, I got an itch. Scientists only know that the big grown eels swim in the general direction of the Bermuda Triangle, and eventually the little baby eels come back. They don't know how they navigate there. They don't know why they digest their stomachs at all. No explanation. They just munch through puberty like that, go that direction. And they still don't know how they actually mate. To this day, and this is a scientific fact, I guess look it up, I did. No human being or anybody that can say, hey, I saw that. To this day, nobody has still seen an eel in the Sargasso Sea at all. They go there. Babies come back. It's all up to guessing. I think I got a pretty good idea. Eels, they go to Bermuda Triangle, which is a weird voodoo mystery mythical place. So it just makes sense to me that these eels go to the Bermuda Triangle thinking they're probably going to do some kind of big sacrifice for their god, of course, Thor,
the god of thunder.
They want to become true electric eels. And some make it, and the others do get sacrificed and become little baby eels so they'll one day be worthy to Odin's son. Makes total sense. Bravo. I'm smart. I don't need it. Nobel Peace Prize. Well, shove it. I don't need it. I know what eels is all about. I don't know if that's going to be a good joke. Nah, we'll keep it anyway. On a high note, all you Bill Nye science guys out there, did you know this? A cloud can weigh up to 1 million pounds. Talk about some water weight. Number 4. What do cats purr for? Why do cats purr? All right, check it out. Get in on this. Dexter's Laboratory was holding a mandatory shutdown of 7-day, 10-hour shifts. And what they discovered is how cats purr. They have contractions. Yes, contractions. In their voice box. Get rid of the litter box, get the epidural. I don't know why, that's what they discovered. Like meowing, which in my mind is the scream of a not man's best friend, a purr can happen when they inhale and exhale, which makes sense as a contraction now. Contractions, I've seen a contraction happen right there, and I don't see.
You did it.
It's not. I thought it would be a good joke. Okay, let's see. But, and there is a but they still don't know why they purr. Seems like they purr when they're content. They purr when they're nervous. They'll purr when they're afraid. They'll purr when my grandma just doesn't stop feeding the stray cat outside. It's got a half an eye, super overweight, barely hanging on to his 9 lives. She just won't quit feeding the dang thing. Let it go. It don't catch rats. My grandma just will not stop feeding that stupid fat. As far as scientists state of why cats actually purr, just because they want to. I'm not a cat guy. So the heck, I don't care why they purr. But as far as the big jungle cats out there, apparently they don't purr. At least most of them don't. You know, they just kill, eat, poop, and not purr. Speaking of cats, one thing scientists do know and have discovered, that rats apparently laugh when you tickle them. And I cannot think of a cheesy joke to go with that. Good job again. I'm nailing this. Number 3. Why do we yawn? Because I'm tired, bruh. Introducing facts about my life. 1. I'll yawn when I'm sleeping. 2. I yawn out of boredom and thus expiring and wasting the little time I have left. Number 3, I might yawn because I see you yawn and you're doing some kind of Jedi mind trick. It makes me yawn because you yawn. Like a mirror. Number 4, I most definitely yawn as a signal to you that whatever you're saying is just draining my soul, and I'm trying to be as nice as possible and tell you through body language that what you're saying don't matter. And by me yawning to you, you take it upon yourself to offer me a coffee. I don't want your coffee. All right, I'm a 90s kid. Grew up rough. What I was always told that a yawn is pretty much when you're just, I guess, drained. And when you yawn, is your brain's needing more oxygen quickly, so you suck in more oxygen. But that's the joke's on me. That don't make no sense, because anytime you breathe in, the brain's right here, breathing in here, you're getting oxygen all the time. But yawn ain't doing no different. So that just showed how gullible I was as a human being. Live and learn. There's no scientific evidence that a yawn's effects do anything.
This is your body before you yawn, and this is your body after you yawn. They're the exact same. No cause and effect. You just yawned before this guy. He hasn't yawned yet.
They don't know why we do it. Scientists, y'all can take a hint from me. This is my own experience. It's just another way to gain attention. Attention whore. Attention grabber. Nobody's looking at me. That don't make no sense to me. It's thundering out there. Oh. And back in the day, a yawn, especially from a person with a big open mouth, could grab anybody's attention. Look at me. This is going to be a highly edited video. Don't know why we yawn, but they know. Which kind of makes me question. Fill it out. They don't know why we yawn, but they do and have discovered that there's more trees on Earth than there are stars in our galaxy. And it's probably stay that way as long as we keep the lumberjacks out the rainforest. Tell them to stay out the rainforest's Milky Way. Lame.
Number 2. Why do we dream?
My thoughts, a dream is just a way to escape reality. But is it? I ain't really escape reality. I'm just sleeping through reality. Oh man, depression. Better go to sleep. See, okay, so a dream itself is pretty much your interpretation, your right, your choice, your me too, whatever way to interpret it. What you believe of a dream. Does a dream have a message? Does a dream somebody coming from the heavens and telling you something that you need to know to advance through your life? Is it just a sign of how crazy you are, what you dream? I believe a dream is just a demonstration of what your mind's really capable of. And it can be scary. Nightmares. Look at yourself in the mirror. You did that to yourself. And I'll tell you, the reason I believe that it's a demonstration of what your mind is capable of is you'll probably understand this if you've ever experienced sleep paralysis. Yeah, sleep paralysis. I experience it a lot. I'm not all there. How do I cope with this, you ask? Well, weird is my friend, and eventually I breathe again. There you go. I'm not all normal. Told you this. Stay tuned. But besides the fact that they don't know why we dream or what's the interpretation of a dream, these scientists can split an atom and blow up a whole city, but they don't even sure of why we even sleep. Because I'm tired, bro. They know what happens if we don't sleep. They know how cranky and ill we can be if we don't get enough sleep. But they don't fully understand of why we have to sleep for 8 hours out of a 24-hour day when there's so many other animals on this planet that don't necessarily have to do that, and they're just fine and dandy. I mean, we just pretty much, our body just shuts down, leaves us totally vulnerable. Imagine how a caveman had to sleep. He had to sleep under a rock. That's why they call it bedrock. Flintstones. I just figured that out. But a bunch of other animals on this earth don't have to sleep, no problemo. I don't know. Maybe we're just a lazy existence of a species. Scientists, they plead the fifth on why we sleep and what a dream really is. All right, here's another dumb fact that they do know from our down south, cornbread fed, proud and patriotic scientists. Mainly my neighbor. You can't burp in space. Scientifically proven. Moving on.
Number 1. How does Tylenol work?
I'm pretty sure you just take the damn pill.
Tylenol, not a sponsor. What the hell, FDA? Why do we have the FDA if they're giving us something that they still don't understand why it works? But it works. I guess that's a good enough reason. Tylenol is a fever-reducing, let's face it, very, very mild pain reliever that has the main ingredient of, what is it called? Acetaminophen? The main ingredient is acetaminophen. Acetaminophen, half the alphabet. That's what it's called. It's half the alphabet. This drug it's in its own drug class. Good shit. So it's not related to any other drug, and it's been around for 150 years. They still don't know why it does what it does. I mean, it obviously works because it's on every shelf of Walgreens, and it wouldn't be there if people wasn't buying it. Tylenol is pretty much the grade A of its brand. It's half the alphabet. So they keep stocking the shelves at your CVS pharmacy with this miracle drug for your hangover regret or your hangover growth, to finally accept you're not in your 20s and accept that you're in your 30s now, and this is a must-have. Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. If it's wet, jump in it. That rhymed. That's the only reason I said that. I guess I got to give scientists credit here, though. They don't know why it does what it does, but they do know the effects of bad stuff that can happen, and apparently it's not that bad. That's why it's still sold. It's just the fact that they don't know what this ingredient, how it takes the fever away, how it takes the little mild pain away. Maybe it's a miracle. A miracle that they sell at your local Walmart. Oh well, scientists do know this. Plastics, your Pepsi bottles, your coolers that your grocery bags, it can end up in vanilla flavoring. So drink chocolate milkshakes. Be a true person that has taste.